Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to GSN Sports and Talk, our YouTube channel here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Bethany High School basketball for you a little bit earlier in the day than usual, but we're out here all the same taking on Harding Charter Preparatory Academy. The JV boys game ahead of us just ended up being a 32-22 victory for the Broncos. Now we're ready for the women's game. Tip at 3:30 in 15 minutes. So, again, we welcome you to GSN Sports and Talk. And you'll have to bear with me for a second as I get back into the flow of things here. John Hickman not with me today. It's just Luke Young on the mic for this away game and our final game of the 2025 and fall school year. Kind of crazy to say that we're at that point, but after this, everybody's officially on winter break. We all go our separate ways, celebrate the holidays, and then we don't have another basketball game until January. But I know everybody is very much looking forward to the break. I know I am as well. Get a chance to go see friends, family, hang out, do all that good stuff. And just take a step away from basketball before you come back in January and really hit the floor hard. Thanks to Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway. They're our feature sponsor for the stream. And our broadcast is powered by Simplify Tech Solutions, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard back in War Acres. As we get ready for this great game here tonight, Gotta be honest. Gonna miss the presence of John Hickman, our color analyst on the broadcast here, but he is heading down to Norman, Oklahoma for the Oklahoma-Alabama football game, and I can't say I blame him one bit. He's got some nice tickets to go out there and catch that playoff game. I'll be watching it on my TV from the comfort of my own house, or well, my own apartment, I should say, but I know we're both going to have a great time. I told him it was okay if he went to go watch the OU game. Told him he was okay if and only if he got an interview with some of the coaches or some of the players. So we'll see if he holds up his end of the bargain, right? Yeah, because I'm really the one deciding whether he gets to go or not. That's all me, for sure, for sure. But it was Coach Venables' birthday yesterday, so hey, happy birthday, Coach Venables. Shout out to Brent Venables and OU football program. Looking for a win tonight. All right, let's get back into the high school basketball, though. So this Bethany High School team coming into today 5-2, just coming off of a win against Southwest Covenant. That's a single-A school out of Yukon. Now they meet back up with Harding Charter, who's a 4A school, class opponent. This is exactly what they were looking for to close out the fall and winter semesters. Harding Charter, not a bad squad in of themselves, but they are going to be very limited on their bench tonight. They're 0-3 winless at home. It's kind of been a rough start to the year for them. And again, honestly, their roster size has a lot to do with that. They rely very heavily on a small group of girls to get the majority of the minutes. They don't have a lot of flexibility up and down their lineup. Looking at the lineup, we're going to see Heman Tishom, number 0, Tiana Winston, number 3, Serenity Faring, number 11, Audrey Barton, number 9, Ava Tucker, number 30, Maya Wright, number 22, and Tegan Lee, number 2. And this Harding Charters lineup is missing 3 players. Number 8, Trinity Sasanya not playing today. Kyra Hawkins not going to hit the floor. And Dakara Hawkins not here as well. We know the same thing for the Bethany Broncos. However, Camera Gear, she is in Washington, D.C., I believe. She's on a trip herself. And still not sure if we're going to see Reese Harris tonight. We'll kind of find that out a little bit closer to game time. Currently don't see her warming up. So odds are she's not going to be making an appearance tonight. But again, something we'll keep an eye out for. Bethany has performed very well on the road this year. Crossings has lost to Mount St. Mary, has lost to Crossings Christian. So there's a few shared opponents on these two teams' schedules to this point. Bethany, their only losses, one on the road at Kingfisher, one at home versus Woodward. So they've been very good to get this 5-2 record at both sides. Of course, sweeping the Southern Oklahoma Invitational in Duncan, that was all on the road, obviously. Looking to expand upon that strong away record. Pick up this big win before we come back against Blanchard in January. So tip is officially 3:30 here for the girls squad, and we are on pace to get that starting time. The boys game is set to tip off at 5 p.m. You can do the math there, roughly an hour and a half allotted for each game. And then we're getting out of here because everybody's going to go home and watch that OU game I was talking about earlier. We had to move it up once everybody found out Norman would be playing host to round one of the college football playoffs. I mean, I would go down there if we weren't done at like 7:30 and the traffic wasn't going to be horrible. No, I would go. But, no, I'm not going. Not at all. Well, Harding Charter Prep now taking the floor. See, they've got a good cheering section out here today. They've got a great crowd and a great cheerleading squad welcoming them to the floor. The Eagles of Harding Charter Preparatory High School taking on your Bethany High School Bronchos in our 4A matchup tonight. We're going to send it to a quick break. When we come back, I'll go through some more things to note on this pregame show. This is Luke Young on the call with you, GSN Sports and Talk, getting ready for the Bethany Broncos taking on the Harding Charter Preparatory Eagles.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chikwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chikwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City. And suddenly, folks, I understand a little bit better how Reese Harris got injured in practice. Because while we were in break, I was watching Bethany warm up, and I just saw one Avery Bibbs go flying into Allie Lynn, trying to, force the shot, block the shot, work on that drill. And, I mean, she leaves the floor full speed, goes crashing into Allie Lynn's hip. Yeah, suddenly, if that's how they practice, if that's how they even warm up, I understand how Reese Harris got hurt. I get it. Hey, this is GSN Sports and Talk, home of Bethany basketball. Thank you for tuning in. Luke Young on the call with you today. 4 minutes, 4 quarters for the women's game, 4 quarters for the men's game, 8 minutes to play in all of them. Coming off of 2 great wins versus the Southwest Covenant Patriots, trying to pick up a win streak against the Harding Charter Eagles. It's December 19th. Obviously, we are at Harding Charter Prep Academy here in Oklahoma City. Just a little bit, about 25 minutes northeast of Bethany High School. Not a far drive at all. And safe to say, I was happy about that one. I'm okay with not having a far drive for once. Especially to end out the year, right? You just get to stay close. You don't have to stress about it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But I mentioned that, again, Harding Charter was going to have a small lineup tonight, and that they do. 7 players. That's all they've got. 5 starters, 2 subs. They've got if I'm putting this plainly, the Eagles are going to have a mountain to climb tonight. They're coming in against, again, a Bethany Bronchos team that is missing some players themselves, but showed that they are still a very deep, very dangerous, very adaptable team in that Southwest Covenant game, even without some of their main starters. So what the Harding Charter game plan is to come out against these Bethany Bronchos, I do wonder, because, again, I think that the Eagles are going to have a tough matchup here at home. My money is on the Bethany Bronchos to pull ahead and grab a win in our matchup today. Thanks again to Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings, as well as Simplified Tech Solutions, our sponsors for the live stream. Stop by Zaxby's at 5859 Northwest Expressway. Pick yourself up some lunch or dinner. I believe they're still doing the 5th quarter promotion at Zaxby's, so after any local high school basketball game, you can stop by Zaxby's, ask about it, and get some delicious chicken meals. And Simplify, of course, Eric over there at Simplify helps us out with all our technological stuff, and we couldn't do our live streams without the help he has given us. So thanks so much to Eric at Simplify.
We'd like to welcome everybody out to Harding.
And it looks like we are ready to go. So I'm going to turn it over to the PA guy for a second here. I'll be back in a few. Well, I lied to you. So he was just doing the pregame mandatory OSSAA read. I thought he was getting ready to go ahead and do moment of silence and national anthem and get into all of it, which usually that surprises me. I'm never ready for it, so I'm trying to be more ready for when we go to break, but apparently I still have a lot to learn about that one. If you stick around for both the men's and the women's game, we've got an interview that John Hickman caught last night with Breck Brady queued up for you today. We'll play that before the men's game here. I might also, if I have time, or maybe I could send this request back to Mike, our board operator at the studio, we might go through and grab, I believe it was, didn't Jaggers who we did the interview with? Yes, it was Jaggers, that's right. We might go through and cut out Denton Jaggers' interview and play that one for you again today in case you missed it. Could be pretty fun. Mike, if you're listening to that one and you want to help us out with that, I might appreciate that. I might have time to go through and do it myself, but I'm never too sure on days like these. So 2 minutes on the clock here in the pregame show. Again, this is Bethany High School basketball on GSN Sports and Talk, home of the Broncos. Luke Young on the call with you today, getting ready for the Broncos and the Eagles, our matchup for this afternoon's 4A competition. We're going to have one more show on Monday kind of recapping this semester, recapping the end of the 2025 school year before we get ready for 2026. It'll be at Qdoba, so I do invite you to tune into that one as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, the Eagles are ready to go, and it looks like the Broncos have just about wrapped up their own warm-up session. So let's go ahead and get ready for this game. And as we head to moment of silence, national anthem, we will send you to a break for that. But again, don't go anywhere because the action is coming very, very shortly, and we'll get starting lineups for you shortly as well. You can actually see on GSN Sports and Talk, again, our YouTube, if you're listening there, you can see some of the away crowd. Most of the people on the far side of the gym right now are Bethany fans. That is technically the visitor area. I guess I'm sitting on the home side. I think I'm actually posted up in what was supposed to be the student section, so I've kind of taken over the Harding Charter Prep student section. It's a good thing they didn't have any students at school today. I'm not in the way of anybody. All right, looks like now we're ready to do starting lineups, but again, a good turnout for both squads here in a day where school has ended. You know, it's been finals week. Everybody's had a lot on their mind. It's been very stressful. Holiday coming up. It's a very good turnout for both squads here. All right, so the timer has hit 0. The buzzer has sounded. Now it's time to go ahead and get ready.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City. Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Starters for the Broncos just announced. It's the usual crew. Number 5, McKenna Calderon. Number 10, Cameron Donnelly. Number 11, Madison McNutt. You've got number 22, Madison Bibbs. Now a starter filling in for Cameron Gear, and number 23, Allie Lynn. Now the starters for the that's going to mess me up all day. The Harding Charter Prep Eagles.
And now the starting lineup for your Harding Charter Prep Lady Eagles. Number 2, Tegan Lee.
Number 2, Tegan Lee, first starter. Tiana Winston behind her.
0,
Heeman Tesham up next.
Number 24, Audrey Martin. And number 30, Ava Tucker.
That's number 24, Audrey Martin, I believe, and number 30, Ava Tucker. Have to note that down real quick. Give me 1 second, folks. Number 24, Martin. Okay. Didn't have that name on the roster real quick, but we got it now. Okay. All right, folks, we are ready for some basketball here in Oklahoma City. Bibbs heads out to jump at the line, and we are underway. Bethany has won rights to first possession. They immediately go up with Allie Lynn, and she puts a bucket in 2 quick points for number 23, and expect a lot of that again today. There's a quick turnover. Donnelly had it on the steal, looking up floor to Bibbs. Bibbs rolls around, and good for 2. Quick 4-0 lead here for the Broncos. They're looking to get away with another steal, but they can't come up with it on that one. And that'll be a backcourt violation right there, and indeed it is. So a rough start to the game already for the Eagles. A couple of turnovers in a quick 4-0 game. The Broncos immediately looking down low. Donnelly kicks it to the corner. There's Madison Bibbs, takes the shot. Hers no good. Fight for the rebound. Bibbs comes away with it. Bounce pass to Lynn, kicked it back out. Donnelly to Calderon, back to Donnelly. She launches a three of her own. That one no good as well. The Eagles finally have it on the rebound. Harding Charter kind of dealing with this now half-court press defense. Whistle blown right there. It's a turnover on the Eagles, 6:58 on the clock. We're going the other way. Bethany just trying to extend this lead again, 4-0 right now. Going inside out, Bibbs to Donnelly in the corner. Donnelly shot up and through. First three-pointer of the night for Caitlin Donnelly. They see the Eagles' number 0, Heman Teschen, trapped at half court, and there's a steal. Bibbs goes up, should be an easy two, and she has it. 9-0. Teschen again, the primary ball handler for the Eagles tonight. They're going to have to be extremely careful how they bring this past mid-floor. It looks like they might have lost again, and they do. The Broncos get another steal, but turn the ball right back over. Going back the other way with the Eagles here, but again, 0 caught up, and Bibbs has a steal looking ahead. That's Madison McNutt. (11-0) the lead. That's number 3, Tiana Winston, dribbling through a couple defenders. Jump ball called. Looks like we're going to have a timeout taken by Harding Charter after a quick 11-0 run to open the game by the Broncos. Can't say I'm super surprised by this. Let's see if the Eagles are able to find some sort of answer when we come back from break.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Come back from break here. That was a full timeout taken by Harding Charter, so 11-0 trying to stop this run for the Broncos. Immediately go high back towards mid-floor. Now let's see if we get a chance to see this Harding Charter offense work. They're immediately going right to the glass. And Harding Charter has its first points of the night thanks to Ava Tucker. So they do stop the run at 11, but now still facing a 9-point deficit. Harding Charter is still far from the lead currently. Lynn looking to the corner, has it open Madison McNutt, and McNutt knocks it down. Bethany answers the 2 with a 3 on the other end, and they pick up another steal. Madison Bibbs back to the glass, tacks on 2 more. 5 minutes left to play in the first. 16-2 lead. Harding Charter able to get it past mid-floor again. Now they're looking underneath. That one's stolen away by Donnelly. She's looking up floor ahead. Here's Madison McNutt. No one near her. Left-handed layup and good for 2. Tayshawn bounce pass, past midfloor. There's the give and go. And looked like it was lost right there by Tiana Winston. Whistle blown. This is staying with the Broncos. One sub comes on the floor, number 22, Maya Wright. (18-2) the score with 4.5 left to play in the first. Broncos go around the perimeter. They're looking down low now. Allie Lynn has enough separation to put up the shot, and she has two. 18-point lead for the Broncos. Nice ball movement right there. Tyna Winston able to dribble through some traffic. Try to get the pass off. She's still down on the ground, but squarely in the heads of the Broncos. No whistle being blown yet, and that player is still on the ground, and finally they hit the whistle. She's holding her head and side, so we're going to go to a break here. She's in some pain, folks. We'll be back after this.
Now open at 5801 West Britain Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britain Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email himadorgrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Britain Road. And call 405-367-7274.
So coming back from break here, they got into it quick. Madison McNutt just put up a three-pointer that was knocked down, and right there in trouble is Heman Teshon. So number 3, Tyna Winston, was the player that was down on the floor. She was helped off moving under her own power, but again, with an already small lineup, already limited number of roster spots, any kind of loss is devastating for this Harding Charter team. 23-2 the score. Here's another 3 attempt from McNutt. That one doesn't fall. Offensive rebound. The Broncos will get another chance. Lynn steps in, now kicks it to Bibbs. Bibbs for the long 2. A little bit off the mark. Allie Lynn has the rebound again, needing somewhere to go. Can't get the pass off. Finally got it back out beyond the perimeter. Extra pass to Bibbs again. Now she drives. Bounce pass to Lynn. Lynn makes her moves. He's called around in the corner. Number 5 puts up the shot for the Broncos. No good. And rebounded by number 30, Ava Tucker. Long possession doesn't end in any points. And Harding Charter just throws it away on the other end of the floor. A couple subs now coming on for the Broncos. You'll see number 15, Morgan McNutt. Number 0, Shane Montveld. As Bethany gets the ball back here with 2:40 left to play in the first. McNutt now the ball handler, so gives it over all the way around to Morgan McNutt. Sees Madison, the extra pass, and that is a good 2-point shot. That time it came from number 30, Laura Hallberg. I didn't even see her sub onto the floor. That's on me. Good job by Hallberg. Player hits the deck, stolen away by the Broncos. They're going to go quick. Morgan McNutt now gets past half court, kind of slows it down. This is Von Feld driving with the right hand, kicks back out to Morgan. Number 1-5 for her first 3 of the game. No good. Offensive rebound, and there's a foul. First free throw is made here. Sorry, folks, I had a little bit of an issue with the scoreboard there, but we're back in. Second free throw, that one is missed. Broncos go 1 for 2 on free throws on that one. Eagles are able to get it back up the floor. That's the shot from number 24, Martin. Whistle blown, no good. The foul is going to go on number 30, Hallberg. It will send Martin to the line to shoot 2. And she knocks down the first. The Coyote Pond keys to the game for the Broncos tonight are exactly what you've seen in this first quarter. Turnovers, get steals, make sure the full court defense is working for you. And if they do that, Harding Charter won't have much of an answer. 147 as the ball rolls out of play, but they really don't have to do anything special today. It's just play the game they know how to play, get a few steals, and their shooting, their talent offensively and defensively should allow the Broncos to run away with this one. That was number 0, Heman Tesham, in trouble. Able to get the ball off to number 2, Tegan Lee. Her cross-court pass stolen away by the Broncos. London Jaggers and the Broncos going the other way. Looking down floor, Von Felt has it. Makes her move into the paint. Shots up, no good, no whistle. Ball rolls out of play. That's where the clock stops at 1:17. So coming onto the floor, it's Serenity Ferrying. The inbounds goes to the corner. Von Felt has it. Kicks it out. Here's the drive. A floater banked in off the glass by Rebecca Tabor. She tags her first points of the night. And another wild pass that gets out of bounds. Just a mistake that, again, Harding Charter can't afford to make right now, facing a very, very strong Bethany team with a big numbers disadvantage. 28-3. Bethany approaching 30 points in the first quarter. Jaggers thought about it, kicked it to Von Felt. Now Von Felt looking underneath. Becca Tabor kicked it back out. Von Felt's shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, and the defense has it. The women in white and green going the other way with 40 seconds left on the clock. So Bethany, again, with this trap defense, able to slow down number 0, Heman Tesham. And I think she thought that turnover was on Harding Charter. She was headed back the other way. Another turnover on the Eagles. Just Tesham and Lee not on the same page. 34 seconds. Bethany looks to be the last possession of the quarter here. Jaggers didn't like the shot. Might have had an open one. It goes around the perimeter. Von Felt again looks down low. The shot's up. It's no good. Rebounded defensively. So the Eagles do get one more chance to put points on the board before we close out this first quarter. They've got to get it safely past this point if they want to open up that shot. And number 0, Von Felt, hit with the foul. The Eagles will inbound this one with about 4 seconds left to play. They get the shot up, and it is good. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Eagles do find something on their final possession of the game, and Ava Tucker able to knock it down. We'll head into a short break. We're done with the first quarter, 28-5. Again, the Eagles do trail at home once more. Again, they've had some issues playing at home this year, and it seems to be continuing through one. We'll see what the second quarter brings when we come back.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Oklahoma City, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,660, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, they're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 4571 Northwest 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call 405-440-0582.
We are back for the second quarter of action here in Oklahoma City. Harding Charter Preparatory High School, the venue for our games tonight. Currently, the Broncos lead by a score of 28-5, and Bethany does have possession coming back out of the quarter break. So far, the first quarter, exactly what we expected for the Broncos. They came out, showed that full court defense, played their game, and forced Harding Charter to have an answer for it, which the Eagles did not. The shot was taken right there. It's a three-pointer by the Broncos, no good from Donnelly. The Eagles going the other way, trying to find some sort of momentum off the fast break. Ava Tucker now with it. Sends it back to the left side of the floor. Bounce pass underneath. And taken away. They were trying to get it to number 3, Tiana Winston. Bibbs, nice move, but dribbled it off her foot. Bethany just going a little bit too fast for its own good right there. Heman Tesham, whenever she's been on the floor, has been the primary ball handler again. She's been given that responsibility. Now it seems like Harding Charter has found a little bit more of a consistent way to get the ball up the floor. That ball last touched by a black jersey. So Harding Charter is out in the white and green. Bethany in the black and purple. Inbounds play here. It goes quick, and it's thrown right off the leg of number 3, Tiana Winston. That's a unforced turnover. Score remains 28-5. Bibbs to McNutt. Madison McNutt puts up the 3. It's a little bit off the mark. Offensive rebound by Calderon. She looks back low. Lynn towards the baseline, kicks it to the corner. There's the extra pass back out. Charter tries to get in the way of it. The Eagles can't slow down Bibbs for now. Extra pass into the corner. Could see an open shot here. No. The Broncos back off. They'll reset the defense. Or excuse me, reset the offense. Donnelly drives, fouled on the hook shot. She'll head to the line. That foul goes on at number 30, Ava Tucker. First free throw is up and made, and obviously, I've said it before, but with such a small lineup, you know, fouls are another big issue for Harding Charter. They cannot afford to have the personal foul numbers start to climb. Donnelly sunk her first, her second, no good. It's an offensive rebound. The putback is by Lynn, and she is good for 2. So, although the second free throw wasn't made, Bethany gets 3 points out of it. And jump ball called right there. Lucky for Tegan Lee. If there's no jump, she travels. Inbounds here. Going down low. They find number 0, Tesham. And let's see what the call is here. I didn't see who that was last touched by. Looks like it was last touched by a Bronco. The amount gets in safely to Tucker. Tucker crossover move, didn't like what she saw. The Eagles trying to find something. Top of the key, and there's a pass thrown through the hands of one of the white jerseys. Winston couldn't come down with it. Leads to a Madison McNutt fast break. Shot's no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. Donnelly over to Lynn. Lynn to Calderon, back 2-2-3. She steps back and puts up a 3. No good off the back of the rim, fell back into her hands. This time she doesn't elect to take the 3. It's stolen away by Harding Charter. The Eagles able to put up a 3 in response. No good, looked good, just couldn't fall. Running out of time here in the first half. Already about 5.5 left to play. The 3 put up by the Broncos, no good. Again, another rebound for Bethany. The offensive rebounding game for the Broncos has been very good right now, and Calderon makes sure to make the Eagles pay for not coming away with that one. Nice steal right there, and look at the teamwork. Madison McNutt and Allie Lynn No one can stop them on the floor right now. 36-5 the score. Broncos do lead. And there's a whistle blown. Clock stops at 4:45. I have an inbounds here for Harding Charter. So one team foul on both sides. That's the first personal foul on Calderon. That pass tipped out of bounds by Madison Bibbs. This time it'll be number 30, Ava Tucker, to inbound it. The Eagles kind of back up. They want to run their offense. They are able to get it back to Tucker. Tucker has been their best player so far tonight, trying to keep her going. Do want to feed the hot hand. That is always true. An underhanded pass just barely kept on this side of the floor. Now finally, Tucker pulls up in the paint, puts up the long two. It doesn't fall. Defensive rebound. 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Lynn has it. Work on 24 Martin. Pass off to Madison McNutt into the corner, back to McNutt. Now she sees an open player across the court. Bethany just poking and prodding at the defense, trying to find their open shot. Gives to Lynn. Lynn going down with the right hand all the way to the paint. Shot's no good on the layup. Scramble for the rebound. And finally, the whistle blown. Will have a jump ball. Inbounded safely. Under 3.5 to play. The Broncos with the same game plan going around the perimeter. Now Lynn has it kicked out to McNutt. McNutt makes her move, drives, floaters up. Fouled on the shot. And I could hear through my headphones number 30, Ava Tucker, exclaim, "I didn't touch her." McNutt will head to the line to shoot free throws here. First is up, and that one made. Subs coming on for both squads. See number 15, Morgan McNutt, on for the Broncos, accompanied by number 30, Laura Hallberg. Second free throw coming here. That one no good. Bethany once again goes 1 for 2 on free throws. But the full court defense from Morgan McNutt, and she does successfully have the steal. Hallberg looks at Donnelly in the corner. Back to Calderon all the way around the perimeter. Morgan McNutt has separation. Her three, no good. Offensive rebound by Donnelly, and she's fouled on the second chance. Now number 2, Donnelly, will head to the line. Excuse me, number 10. I think I said number 2. Foul is on number 22 here for the Eagles. That's Maya Wright. First is made. Shane Von Velt checks back into the game. Second free throw made as well. Bethany goes 2 for 2 on the trip to the line, and there's a player slipping, falling, able to get the pass off. But right there, I mean, you can see it on your screen on GSN Sports and Talk, just no chance for the Eagles. They're swarmed every time they get the ball past half court, and it results in 2 more for the Broncos. Nearly a travel there, but again, able to get the pass off, albeit just barely. Lob of a pass just to get it away from trouble. There's number 3, Winston. A couple passes around. They finally have it to number 22, Maya Wright on the far side. Looking to open up the shot. Winston took it, no good. Looked like it was blocked by one of the Broncos. They go with the lob all the way down the floor. Morgan McNutt reverse layup, and she's fouled on it. Morgan McNutt will head to the line to shoot 2. 4 team fouls on the Eagles here. McNutt missed the first. More subs on the floor here. Beckett Tabor and Avery Bibbs. 32 and 25 respectively. And couldn't sink either free throw, but the putback no good by the Broncos as well. It's a fight for it. Finally, Von Felt comes away with it cleanly. She goes for the floater. Unfriendly bounce. And the whistle blown. Clock stops now at about 1:50. This is going with the Eagles. HCP to mid-floor. Half-court defense again results in another steal and a fast break. No chance to catch Morgan McNutt on that one. She makes up for the 2 missed free throws with 2 on the fast break, and we're going to have a timeout taken here by the Eagles. 1:35 left to play in in the second quarter. We'll be back after this very, very short break.
Come visit us at Raspados Hawaiian Shaved Ice, 4571 Northwest 23rd Street. We're open year-round, 7 days a week, so come try our delicious crepes, smoothies, and churros. Raspados Hawaiian Shaved Ice, 405-225-1000. We also serve burgers, tacos, and more. 4571 Northwest 23rd Street. Also on Facebook, Raspados OKC. That's Raspados OKC, 405-225-1000.
Well, you can hear the chants coming out from the Harding Charter cheer squad. They've got a nice cheer squad here. Lots of people in it. Like, more than double the basketball roster, unfortunately, for Harding Charter basketball. But do got to give the shout out to Harding Charter cheer. They're on full support today. Pass falls right in the hands of the Broncos. That was number 32, Tabor, who officially had the steal. Couple handoffs. Morgan McNutt now working to her left. Kicks it to the corner. Tabor drives. Spot up for the 2. It's no good. Offensive rebound. The putback no good as well. A second offensive rebound. Tabor takes the shot again. Friendly bounce and it falls. 45-5. Under a minute left to play in the first half. HCP driving, trying to get the pass to the other side of the floor. Finally, they get it back. Shots up, no good, and Bethany will keep it alive. Tucker tried to get the shot up, but couldn't get the fall. On the other end of the floor, it's just a quick layup there by Von Felt. That's an easy 2 for number 0 in the black. The Eagles have not had much of an answer for this half-court defense or for the transition offense. They'll try to stop it here, 2-on-1. Bibbs able to get the pass off. Von Felt elects for the 2. No good. Offensive rebound. Bethany gets a putback attempt, and that one is sunk from Beckett Tabor. 4 seconds, running out of time. Just got to launch one, and we'll count that as a steal for Tabor as we head to half. She got it right before the whistle blows, so I'm going to count it. 49-5 at halftime. We're going to send it to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Halftime show coming at you very soon. Very soon indeed.
Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's does. Come by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway and find out why Zaxby's is Oklahoma's go-to for great chicken meals. Zaxby's has the chicken fingers, the sandwiches, the wings, and the sauce that will leave your mouth watering. Now with the all-new lemon pepper line of meals. Late Night Zax introduces the Zappetizer Trio and keeps the drive-thru open after 8 p.m. So use the Zaxby's app to earn rewards and remember that Zaxby's will cater your event. Head to 5859 Northwest Expressway or call 405-603-8190 to make your Zaxby's order now. 405-603-8190. Zaxby's. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with the selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Mink Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and its solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
Hey folks, we welcome you back here to Harding Charter Prep High School. 49-5, the current lead for the Broncos at half. Likely going to see a running clock when we come back. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Currently a 44-point lead for Bethany in the final game of the 2025 year. After this, we all go to break, and then it's Christmas, New Year, and then we come back with Blanchard in January. That's our next opponent. So Bethany on track to end off the year with a win. Very happy to see that. We've got the men's game directly after the conclusion of this one. Should be hopefully right ahead of schedule at the rate things are going, and that's good for us because we got to make it back for the Oklahoma playoff game later on tonight. We got stuff to do. Thank you to everybody tuning in on the gospelstation.com, Sports and Talk, and on GSN Sports and Talk, our YouTube channel. I got to eat lunch with the friendly people over at Grandview Windows and Doors earlier today. So shout out to Grandview Windows and Doors. Love talking to them. We chatted about everything from that Oklahoma game to the basketball games tonight to just the different businesses we run. It's always a good time to meet the people at Grandview. So thanks again to Grandview. If I'm not mistaken, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway back in Bethany. And they are super friendly people over there. We still got about 5 minutes left here in halftime before we get ready for the second half. When we come back from our next break at the end of this halftime show, we'll give you the second half keys to the game presented by Coyote Pond. But to give you a slight hint at it right now, for Bethany, not much is going to change. I do see this as a game they're going to use to work on that three-point shooting and work on that free throw shooting. I think for them it's just mostly going to be efficiency, improving their efficiency numbers. We have seen multiple times tonight they've made their trips to the line, only gone 1 for 2, only hit that 50%. They would really love for that to start being 2 for 2 trips to the line later on this season, I think. So I expect we'll see them work on that a little bit when we come back. But again, that's my hint right here, still in the halftime show. Bethany is back on the floor, ready to warm up, so we'll be back in the action very shortly. This has been the halftime show here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk. Thanks to Zaxby's Suites at 5859 Northwest Expressway for sponsoring the stream. They're our featured sponsor. And, of course, Simplified Tech Solutions for powering our broadcast. If you want to inquire about our business and maybe partner with us, you want to be a featured sponsor or anything like that, reach out to americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com, or you can email anvgsn85@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, this has been Luke Young with the Halftime Show. We'll be back after these commercials for the second half of play.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Oklahoma City, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,660, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, they're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 4571 Northwest 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call 405-440-0582. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
And we welcome you back from break. Ready for the second half of action here. The Bethany Broncos taking on the Harding Charter Prep Eagles. And to a great soundtrack, by the way. They're playing a lot of Christmas music here. I gotta say, I'm a fan. I'm like fighting the urge to sing along, so you know it's good music. Especially this song. I have this song on my Spotify playlist. John Lennon, Happy Christmas. Good song. All right, but enough about that. Second half of play here. Bethany up big again. I expect a running clock from now to the end of this game. Harding Charter will have first dibs on the ball. So the Coyote Pond keys to the second half here in Oklahoma City for Bethany is going to be exactly what it was for the first half. Pick them up, half court, trap defense right past the line, and then let your talent on offense, especially transition offense, run away with the rest of this game. Right there you see already Harding Charter starting to get tangled up. They are able to get the shot off, but it's wild and it falls into the hands of the Broncos. Nothing happening for the Eagles on their first possession of the second half. The Broncos now nurturing a 44-point lead, trying to extend it here with a three-pointer. Madison McNutt's shot doesn't fall. The Broncos do get the offensive rebound, a second chance. See if McNutt puts another one up. She thought about it, instead launches it to the corner. Allie Lynn takes the shot herself, and Allie Lynn knocks it down. 52-5, Bethany has surpassed the 50-point mark. And trap defense right there, trying to get to Ava Tucker. Tucker hits the ground, able to maintain control of the basketball, and she gets the pass off. Harding Charter goes around the world. Still tangled up. Tyna Winston in trouble, and there's another steal. And here we go with the transition offense. Fast break. Morgan McNutt, two more. .640 on the clock left to play in the third. Already Bethany has piled on the points again. 7 here early on. And Winston tangled up, somehow not a travel, lucky for her. But a steal as McNutt goes the other way again. Morgan McNutt steps into the three as the defender vacated. She couldn't get it to fall, rebounded by, we'll call it rebounded by Harding Charter and stolen away by the Broncos. They put up another three. That one doesn't fall into the hands of Allie Lynn. She steps back, puts up a three of her own, and knocks down another. 57-5, 2 minutes off the clock in the third. Eagles bring it up the floor slowly. Not trying to hurry against the defense that has given them so much trouble tonight. Ava Tucker has been a bright spot for the ladies in white, but she can't get that one to fall. Highly contested too. Lynn and the Broncos go the other way. Lynn from the corner in trouble, able to get the pass off. No shot there from Calderon. She kicks it to the corner. There's the three, and that one knocked down by Madison McNutt. We know she likes to take that three shot. Hadn't hit it a couple of times today, but is able to find it there. 60 points for the Broncos. Lee bounce pass to the corner. Here's a three. Too strong from number 3, Tyna Winston. Bethany has it. They look up court in a hurry. Morgan McNutt to the corner. Couple passes around. Now from the near corner, Calderon puts up the three. And smooth as butter right there. Cold as ice. 63-5. Harding Charter again slow up the floor, just trying to maintain some sort of safety with the ball right now. Trying not to turn it over. Full 5 subs get ready to come onto the floor here for the Broncos. There's another turnover. And all alone on the other end, Madison McNutt, 2 more. 65-5, 60-point lead here for the Broncos. I mean, there are 2 subs now for the Eagles, 5 subs for the Broncos, ready to come in at the next dead ball. We'll see where that is. Under 4 minutes left to play in the third. From the far side, that's Tesham with the ball right now. Picks it up, launches a pass over here. Right in the hands of Winston. Winston now drives. Her shot blocked by Allie Lynn. Fight for the ball coming back, and Tucker has it. She spins, puts up the shot, no good. And the whistle blown is, looks like Tyna Winston took a shot to the eye. She hit the ground hard earlier in this game. Now she's going to be taken off the floor again. So brand new 5 for the Broncos. Madison Bibbs, Donnelly, I see Hallberg, I see London Jaggers, and Shane Von Felt all on the floor now. Surprisingly though, the clock did stop, so it's not a running clock yet. Broncos look to pile onto the 60-point lead, and they do exactly that with the easy give underneath to number 30, Lara Hallberg. Catch them in trouble. And jump ball. Jump ball goes the direction of the Broncos. Back in the action here. Thanks again to Simplify and Zaxby's, our sponsors for the stream. Shout out Grandview Windows and Doors and Coyote Pond as well. 3 on the other end, no good. The offensive rebound, the putback is knocked down. 69 points for the Broncos here today. Still one more full quarter left to play. Ball gets away from the Eagles there. Picked up by the women in black. Donnelly picks it up and is able to get it to Jaggers. London Jaggers looking to the corner. Could see a shot here. It's a running layup. No good. Offensive rebound. No foul calls. Picked up by the Broncos again. They kick it back out to the corner. Fouled on the made three-pointer. Von Felt has a chance for the elusive 4-point play. Let's see if she knocks this one down. Shots up. And it's good. 4 points on one play right there. Don't see that very often, folks, but pretty cool nonetheless. 2:29 on the clock. This is now very quiet, and Harding Charter Prep, kind of unsurprisingly, with the way this game has gone for the Eagles. And there's another ball through the hands of one of the Eagles. And yeah, you can see it right there just in that reaction from number 24, Martin. The life, the energy has been completely sucked out of this Harding Charter team. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the third. You know that one really hurts for Harding Charter because they absolutely had a chance to maintain control of that ball, but they just gave up on it. Now they're fighting hard here on this one, but it does end up in a steal. Jaggers has it. London Jaggers all alone on the other end. 2 points for number 4. So thanks to everybody that has been tuned into this game. Whether you're watching on GSN Sports and Talk or on thegospelstation.com Sports and Talk, we very much appreciate it. There's a 2-pointer taken by Ava Tucker, and again, she remains the bright spot for this Harding Charter team. Ava Tucker has the majority of the team's points, if not all of them. 3 taken, and it's hit. Nice shot from Donnelly right there, makes it 79-7. Under a minute left to play in the third. The Eagles in trouble once again, but they are able to maintain control. There's the shot taken, and it does find its way through the bucket from Tegan Lee. Bethany content to slow this thing down at the end of the third. Now they feed it to the corner. The 3 taken, and Donnelly has another. 82-9, 20 seconds left to play here. And there's another steal, just taking lead, could have maintained the dribble. London Jaggers encountering a little bit of resistance, able to get the pass off. 4 seconds. Jaggers puts up the shot and hits the buzzer beater. 85-9 at the end of the third quarter. I mean, folks, to be completely honest with you, I mean, what can you say about a game like this? What can you say? Well, we'll send it to a break. That's what we'll say. We'll send it to commercial. Back here in about a minute.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It. C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
And we have made it to the We've made it to the fourth quarter and the final 8 minutes of our game today. The women's team up big, 85-9 at this current point in time. Martin steps into a long 2. It's just a bit short. The offensive rebound and the putback is no good, but Tucker was fouled on the shot. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes on number 25, Avery Bibbs, for the Broncos. Shots up, bounces around, and does not fall. Number 0, Heman Tesham, back on the floor. Second free throw attempt. That one is made. Harding Charter with double-digit points today. Able to find it off of that free throw there. Broncos back on the other end. Now just a matter of time for Bethany. They are in no danger of losing this lead. You can see it in the game plan right now, just back and forth around the perimeter. Now Lynn looks for the cut, goes up with the right hand underneath. Shot no good, into the hands of the Eagles, but they lose it in return. Will actually last be touched by a Bronco, so we're staying with Harding Charter here. Clock has not started, and this official in front of us does recognize the issue. Now he's got it going. Let me pause the stream clock real quick until that catches back up. Under 7 minutes here left to play in the game. Harding Charter feeding down low. They have it in the hands of Tucker again, but Tucker fighting for it. Nearly lost it. She hits the deck hard. Broncos have it after the steal. Tucker slow to get up. Bethany with a numbers advantage for a second. Tucker does get back in time. Well, the game plan speaks for itself. There's a 3 from McNutt. It's no good. Harding Charter has the rebound. And they lose it right back. Bethany back on the offensive possession here. Just a little over 6 minutes on the clock left to burn off. Now they start to make their move. Morgan McNutt sees a player in the corner. Calderon back to Lynn inside. Now, I don't know if there's a rule on how long you're allowed to hold on to the ball, pass it back and forth before you have to put up a shot. With no shot clock, I assume there's not. I mean, there's a, obviously like 5-second violation, time in the paint. Can't surpass so much time, but passing it around the 3-point line, I don't know if there's a rule about that. I'm not aware of one. That was number 2, Tegan Lee, trying to get to the bucket. She is fouled on it. It's another foul on Avery Bibbs. So Lee will head to the line here. The score is 88-10, my mistake. Here's the free throw. No good. Well, I thought it was 88-10, but now the scoreboard says 88-9. I don't know where the extra one came from. I'm just going to go with whatever their scoreboard says. 5:30 left to play. Bunch of subs come back on for the Eagles. The Broncos. I knew I would do that once tonight. Second free throw, no good as well. Donnelly, now back on the floor, has the rebound. So you see Donnelly, Jaggers, Madison Bibbs. Well, back in the action. Shane Von Felt, and it looks like Laura Hallberg. No, excuse me, that's 32, not 30. That's Becca Tabor. Eagles playing some tougher defense here on the other end of the floor. Trying to get in the way of the Broncos just a little bit more. Only looking for Tabor down low, can't find a way to get the pass to her. Bibbs to Von Felt. Now Von Felt moves towards Tabor, but she puts up the floater. It's no good. Bibbs with the offensive rebound. Kicks back out. Jaggers fakes the shot, now gives the pass up. Von Felt back to number 4. Jaggers over to Madison Bibbs, all the way to the left side of the floor. Donnelly off of the switch, gives the ball up. 4.5 left to play in this game. Bethany not really trying to run the score up at all here. I'm told there's not a rule about this. You can only possess it so long in high school, which I didn't think there was. Jagger squares up, puts up the long 3. No good. Offensive rebound, the putback, no foul on it. And there is a foul as number 10, Caitlin Donnelly, came down with the second chance rebound. Foul assist to number 30 and Ava Tucker. She has 4 personal. And she's been the best player for the Eagles tonight. Now, one more foul for her and her night is done, but free throw is made. 89-9. Second chance. That one no good. And neither team comes down cleanly with the rebound, but will be out on the Broncos. So 4 minutes left to play, half of the fourth quarter left. Then we move on to the men's game. Eagles trying to go all the way to the glass. They have to back off, pass back out beyond the perimeter. Tesham trying to go right hand, runs right into Jaggers. No chance on that one. Martin with her right hand. Now stuck in the corner against Donnelly, able to get the pass off. Here's Lee in trouble. Hand off to Martin. Martin also wears those multicolored shoes, actually, kind of like Lynn does. That's pretty cool. Wild shot put up right there from Heman Tesham. It doesn't fall. The offensive rebound. The putback from Tucker is good. So there is officially double digits on the night for the Eagles. Now number 30, Hallberg, set to sub in. Here's Tabor, who she hits the deck. A foul, I guess, is going to go on Tucker. That'll be the end of her night. Yep. Foul on number 30. 5 on 3-0. Again, a great night from Ava Tucker. By far the Eagles' best player in this match tonight. Got to give credit to her. Faced with as close to an impossible matchup as you could get. She was doing her absolute best. Catch and shoot situation, and it's knocked down. That was Hallberg who put up the 3. The Eagles off of a screen, trying to free up taking Lee. Lee now going right hand, trying to get past Hallberg. Spins out, gets the pass off. 2:34 left to play. Avery Bibbs set to sub back on. Nice little lob right there. They get it to Lee, but her shot too short. No foul called on it. Fight for the rebound, whistle blown, jump ball. Avery Bibbs back on the floor here. (92-11) here with about 2:15 left to play in the game. Bibbs takes the shot. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. The putback is up and through. 94-11. It is very possible that the Broncos could hit 100, but based on what I know about this team, this program, these people, it seems unlikely that they're going to go for triple digits. Lee drives with the right hand again, able to get the pass off to the outlet. Tesham back to Lee. Lee back to Tesham. Now she makes her move. Spot up 2. Number 0 can't hit it. Rebounded by the Broncos. Tabor in trouble, able to get the pass off to Von Felt. And the final 90 seconds of our women's game here today, we have hit. Yeah, this is what I expected. No, not even thinking about shooting it, really. They might take one more shot just when they get tired of passing it around, but okay, they put up one more shot, and it does fall. 96-11. You know, recently in Nevada, there was a high school team that beat another 100+ to 1. I don't remember exactly what the final was, but do remember, I think it was actually 101 to 1. If not, it was like 105 to 1. Ball knocked out of bounds. Clock stops. Strangely enough, not the craziest thing we've seen. It is Martin down on the ground, able to get up under her own power. Looks like she's favoring her left leg. Number 3, Tyna Winston, will check in for her. The Eagles inbound it, and the inbound immediately picked off. Broncos go on the fast break. Avery Bibbs, layup, and good. 98-11. Well, I mean, they got it close. Like, final 30 seconds, there's no reason to steal it, but, like, if they wanted to, they could hit 100. This is number 2, Lee trying to go all the way to the bucket again, and the whistle blown one more time. Looked like it was a jump ball, so it will stay with Harding Charter. Well, we're going to switch it over to the men's stream at the conclusion of this game. Again, about 15 seconds left, so we invite you to stick around on GSN Sports and Talk. You will have to go menu over to the men's stream, but we promise you it's worth it as we get ready for another matchup. High school basketball. The men's team 6-2 on the year, I believe. I have it written down, but I don't have it in front of me, so I believe 6-2. One more chance. A lot of contact. Whistle blows. The ball is out of bounds. This is going to stay with the Broncos, but yeah, I heard the call from the bench. Go back court. Don't even think about it. Just run out the clock. 98-11, the final for the women's game. And, well, folks, what a game that was. That's really all I can say about that. Bethany will head into winter break with a W, and it's a big one against Harding Charter Prep. They win the 4A matchup and will next get ready for Blanchard on January 6th. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. It was a fun one. Thanks again to Zaxby's and Simplify Tech Solutions, as well as Grandview Windows and Doors and Coyote Pond for their support of Bethany Broncos athletics. Up next, the men's game. And the conclusion of our day today before we all head back home to watch the Oklahoma Sooners take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Absolutely. All right, folks, we're switching it over to the men's stream. So if you want to catch the pregame show there, we invite you to go to GSN Sports and Talk, our YouTube channel, head over to the live tab, and click on that one. But for now, this has been Luke Young signing off on the women's stream. If I don't see you on the men's, have a great rest of your day. God bless.